Well, hello ladies and gents, it is James here once again. Hoping you're all well. Get that keep playing. There you go. Hope you're all well. Right, the plan for today, let me just straighten you out a bit, is I'm going to be tuning these three pieces of timber into a planter. I've got less than a couple of hours to do it, so these two are very apt. So, if you're interested, feel free to say hello. Don't be shy. You will see me obviously looking with two cameras because I'm trying to actually take pictures and stuff for other social media platforms. But please do drop into the comments, say hello, give us a thumbs up. Don't be shy. Any questions or queries as we go along, feel free to ask. I won't bite unless you ask. So yeah, right. Got those ready. Take a couple of pictures. Right, so what we're going to do first with these is we're going to run them through the table saw, just get rid of any rough edges that we might have, make them nice and neat, and then what we'll do is we'll cut them all down to 30cm segments, screw it all together, and then bodge your uncle. We're probably going to have to at some point get a thicker piece to make the corner supports, but that is something we'll come to a little bit later on. What we need to do first is get it nice and neat, get it dimensioned a little bit better. So yes, if this is the sort of stuff you like, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, ding dong the bell so you don't miss out when we go live again. And apart from that, please do enjoy. So, first things first, we'll set up the saw. Oh, bosh. Good. First splinter of the day, yes. Right. So, what we're going to do. So, what's the plan? So, we're going to take these. I'm just going to run them through the saw just to help get rid of any of these rough edges. Save a bit of time inside later on. And then we're going to cut them into 30cm segments, and then that will become the sides of the planter. Nice and simple. So, I will give you a loud noise warning. I apologise. Don't worry, defenders. If it gets loud, you've been warned. Yeah. What we're doing here, right? So what we're doing is we are just running these, as I said, through the saw just to help remove any of the rough edges. Saves me a little bit later down the line. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut them into 30cm segments because we are making a planter today. Planter with trellising. So these two shall become the main body of the planter. Yeah, they'll become the main body of the planter, and then what I'll do is I will cut some bits of. I'll probably cut this in half, and then that will become the supports that go around the edge. Splinters common all the time. Yeah, I've not been in the garage that much in the last few weeks, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's yeah. Tweezers. You're gonna say really weird. But I found what works is hot water in your teeth. That sounds really weird. Hot water pushing out of the side, straight out. Don't need tweezers. Works, doesn't it? Right. So next on the to-do list, I'm just going to put that there. I'm hoping put that there. Lovely. So don't forget, if you do like this sort of stuff, give us a thumbs up, because it doesn't go amiss, and also subscribe and ding dong the bell so you don't miss when we build something else. Because as you can see, there's a scrap pile there. That's going to go into something at some point, and I'm thinking either something for a table or maybe a table itself. So yeah, that's possibly what that's going to get turned into. if it doesn't end up in the bin. Thank you very much for the like, much appreciated. Right, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to set up some sort of stop block on here to create 30 centimetres, so that every time I cut through, all the cuts are exactly the same, saves you having to measure out every single time. Because you've got to measure out, but then you've also got to take into account the thickness of the blade as well, which I can't even bother doing. As long as you do it once, there you go. Measure once, cut 12 times. That's the motto, isn't it? Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. Perfect. This is where we hope the saw doesn't move now. So, stop block set up, saw set up. What we're going to do, run this saw. We've hit a snag. That works. So, every time we make a cut, everything should be the same. Okay? In theory. So, Actually, I'll tell you what. We'll make them all just over, ever so slightly over. Because I need. So that'll get me 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. I don't think we've got enough timber. However, we will persevere. And we'll see what we can do. So, let's go run these through the saw. They're a bit over 30 centimetres, but it's easier to cut them back than add up. Once again. Right. Oh wow, there's quite a few of you in here. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the thumbs up for whoever did that. I totally forgot to acknowledge that when it happened. Thank you very much. Yes, I know you're all watching because you wanted to see me lose my thumb, but it ain't gonna happen. Not today. No, I've just jinxed it, haven't I? So what we're making today is we are making a garden planter. So all I've done is I've just cut the wood down into its parts. So I should now have enough to start putting stuff together. Should be the opposite word. So what I am actually going to do now is, now that they're rough cut into their parts, I'm trying to think, could I be smug and try and put a 45 angle on all of them? No. Silly idea. Lovely. Where did I put the... That could work. It bigs that. Right, so now I've fanned it around a bit. Okay, these are going to use. Let me move all this over. Stick them anywhere. Woo! Apologies about that. That was not my intention. Drunk. That. Lovely. So maybe over here. Oh. Yeah. The coffee. Let's come sit down with you and drink the coffee. So, who's in here? Let us know. Say hello. Don't be shy. Where are you all from? It's not all drinking coffee. There will be other stuff going on as well. And we'll get back to it in a second. Just having a break. Alright. Oh. don't forget, if you do like this sort of stuff, obviously not me drinking coffee, but woodworking sort of stuff made out of all recycled pallet wood, give us a thumbs up. Also, drop down in the comments if you want to see some of the other projects that we've made here. If you are new, drop down in the comments, let us know. Also, let us know down in the comments what sort of stuff you'd like to see us make using recycled timber. If you haven't already seen the stuff we do on here, my name is James. We are Lockdown Lumber. We make things out of old pallets, turn them into nice things. So if you do want to see what those nice things are, feel free, let us know in the comments and let's see if we can rummage some out. If not, we're going to carry on with the planter build. Okay? Is that okay with you? Good. Thought it might be. How big are these pieces? So what I might do is I might just use, yeah, let's use all the wood we've already used. Use other wood. Let's just, so 9 centimetres, so if we do 4 centimetres and a bit, and there's maybe 2 pieces and a little bit of off cuttage. So yeah, the plan is now, we're going to run these through. These will then become the bits that I screw into to help keep it all together. They are a little bit on the longer side, but that's fine, because we can always, if needs be, cut that back, make it nice and sharp and level. That's no harm, no foul on that one. So what I'll do is just let me grab. Once again, you have been pre-warned. Maybe a loud noise, so you have been warned. What I'll do is I will put my ear defenders back on. Genuinely thought I heard someone screaming outside then. Weird. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get one edge nice and neat, or as neat as I can. Fold these on. Yes. Just drop that blade down a bit. Are you alright?
Section earlier, Mr. Brad. Did some call call phoning me? Did I want to
Oh,
talk?
of course it was.
Did I want to talk? I'm tired, really.
Yes. Yes, I tell you what I'm going to do. Change of plans. Glue the sides up like this. Make them nice and neat. And then what I'll do is one after another. So once this set, I'll run them through the table saw, make them all nice and square and nice and neat. I've got enough clamps to be able to do 1, 3 sides, and then I've got bigger clamps to do some more of the sides. Or do I just use my long clamps to do all of them? Let's give that a go. Oh. Yes. Just about long enough. You wind them out. One thing I need to remember with this is not to glue the sides together. That's the important bit, which sometimes I've forgotten in the past. I need to get the I think this should work. I hope. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move you onto a different phone stand for a second. Let me just scoot you onto there. So then what I can do is use the other phone, holder, to film some shiz. me go get my glue. Alright, let's get tightening. I actually attached one to this tin. Yeah, that one there. Oh, hi, sorry, mate. I do apologise. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Sorry, let me scooch you in a bit so you can actually see what's going on. Hopefully, that should be enough to keep everything tied together. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently lift it off. Onto the floor. So then maybe I can get a couple more clamps onto it. Oh, there's another herb in there. So now, in the words of the ever great Mr. Robbie Williams, we sit and win it. So that's all I can really do for the next hour, I reckon. So what's probably going to happen here is I am going to say goodbye. It's been an absolute pleasure, an emotion, I would say. But yes, thank you very much for joining us. I know I've not really talked that much. I just kind of got carried away with it and then carried on filming. But yes, if you have liked this sort of stuff, obviously thumbs up. Thank you very much. Subscribe, ding dong the notification bell so you don't miss if we go live again. And so yeah, please do subscribe. We are currently on the road to, I believe, the grand total of 300 followers, which are subscribers, which in the grand scheme of things isn't much, but for me it means quite a huge deal. I'm just a one-man band who makes pallet stuff. So yeah, if you are interested in this sort of stuff, yeah, please give us a subscribe, ding dong the bell so you don't miss it when we go live again. We try and go live every Wednesday. I think I should be here next Wednesday. I don't think I've got any other prior arrangements so far. So yes, and I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.